Hello, Gloucester Dragons! End of a long weekend, so I'm going to jump right into this. This week's theme is the Wild West. So the first game I want to talk about is Wanted. All right, so think of World Cup. Last person to touch it as it goes in the net gets the point. But there's a twist. We want specific soccer balls, and what we're going to be doing is hanging off these Wanted posters off one of the coach's nets, so you'll just grab one of them. You'll put it back for the scrimmage at the end of the game. But you can use tape here. What I did was two paper clips. Nice thing is that can easily come off and go through the netting that hangs on it. But if you just want to use a chunk of tape, that's fine. All you do is hang up one Wanted poster. And what you're going to do, there's a bit of prep here. Coach leads, game leads. So I've got it for my group where I've gone and taped the 4 characters to 4 Gloucester Dragons soccer balls. The team comes over with their own soccer balls. You mix all these up and suddenly they're ended up face down and stuff. You plast on a Wanted poster, and then using only their feet, they're trying to find this person. So they're all looking. And when someone has it, they can either be discreet about it and try and secretly come over and score it. But if players notice, of course, the last one to actually touch it as it goes in the net gets the point. So a few variations to this. So if you want to sort of lower the intensity, right? So all looking for one ball and then one person finds it, then all the kids, all 9 of them try and steal it from them. That can be intense. So something you can do is add a second Wanted poster. That'll split it into 2 groups, right? And someone more shy will go for the less popular character. Perfect. So that's Wanted. Up next, we have Trainway. And what this is, you're going to use a pretty big space, and you have kids crawling on all 4s, okay? So knees and hands, and all they're trying to do is collect the most pylons. I would set like a 1-minute timer, or even just put all the pylons down, see who gets the most, and once they're all picked up, run it once more. You can also add pylons as the game goes on, and then to add a little bit more fun, make it so that if you have all the same color, have one different color. In this case, I used yellow. That's worth a few more points. So that gives them something to go for. The variation on this, if you're noticing that maybe they're not engaged as they could be, is select only 2 or 3 kids to go and race to see if they can pick up who can pick up the most points of just 6 or 7 pylons. So quick mini games with other kids spectating. Finally, we have Saloon Shooter. So how this works, it's a game we've used quite a bit actually while we were in boxes. So I've laid out pylons, and what you have is a player on each end, so even further away than where the red cones are. What they're going to do is take one ball, try and kick it, and knock over the cone. If they actually hit the cone, they're successful and the cone moves closer. The idea is for them to keep shooting and to keep hitting it until eventually it's hit when it's on the red and moved off the track. So that's an official winner. So that is how the Wild West works. If we're having trouble keeping kids' attention or focus, make it so that there's only one ball between the 2 players and they take turns shooting. If the players seem to understand it, as we've done variations of this game before, have 2 balls going live and have them shoot, retrieve the ball, shoot again, retrieve the ball, and make it more a speed-intense game. Finally, we have Desert Walk, so that's our health section, and what it uses is a theme to tie in the stretches, and it's not even stretching really. It's more an exercise or storytelling about somebody looking for water. So it's supposed to make the kids thirsty. And while you're doing this desert walk, what you're actually doing is showing the kids different runs, walks, stretches. So they're going to be copying you, kind of like follow the leader as you recite a story. And the idea is to get them doing these movements after you, and then also to see if the little mind trick that you're doing works on them. All right, coaches, that's it for this week. Thanks, game leaders, lead coaches. I'll see you all on the field. Thanks.